What's going on in Denmark? I mean, you guys have Just Eat and Zendesk and Milestone Systems and Trustpilot. Why Denmark of all places do these companies come from?
Well, I guess it's...
I was going to say there's something rotten in Denmark, but I thought I wouldn't go there.
That's Hamlet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it'd be too obvious.
I didn't know you were a thesp. It's a small country, so I guess they have to export pretty quickly. If they want to build a big business, they have to export very quickly. Unlike the US, you can't, or even UK or Germany, you can't really build a massive business unless in many categories unless you expand internationally. And I think the Danes have proven particularly adept at doing that. And the Zendesk guys are fantastic examples of that. They had customers from that product from day one throughout the world. And I think there's a very good education more broadly in the whole Nordics. I'd say there's a great technical talent there, and maybe if I could contrast those Nordic cultures with the British culture, is I think in the UK you have a slightly harder divide between the techies, as they're kind of rather insultingly called, and the business people, whereas my reflection on the Nordic culture is that you have a great level of commercial understanding from the technology people, and quite a good level of technical understanding from the commercial people. There's not these two kind of camps as maybe is the case in the Anglo-Saxon companies. And I think in certain areas that's really served Nordic companies well. And Hjalmar Windblad, he runs a company called Wrap now, and he's a guy we've invested in before in a company called Rebtel, and was successful before in Sendit. He's an example of someone who's got a great commercial mind, but understands the technology and with sufficient depth that he can understand what's possible with the technology shifts that are happening, and what's that confluence of how technology joins up with the commercial aspects of the business to provide an opportunity. And I guess Nicholas Zenstrom of Skype was another one who had that dual understanding of both tech and business in order to build a great success.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess in London it's kind of
and Daniel Ek at Spotify is probably in the same boat, and some of the King founders as well. Great, fantastic game developers, but very commercially savvy people as well.
Don't miss London Real. Subscribe now.
Many technology entrepreneurs don't know how to pitch their startup, and when you're doing a startup you can't afford expensive PR people and things like that, so you have to pitch the media yourself, and they weren't doing it right. In London you have the financial tech industry is very big, you have the fashion industry is very big, media is big, arts, culture, you name it. So all these vertical industries are all equally big. Silicon Valley is no longer a place, it's a state of mind. So if you have that state of mind, you can do anything.